Good morning to you all, dear students. Uh, Yesterday we have learned about the inner planets. All right, under block 21. So today we will start with the new topic, that is the outer planet. Okay, so today we will learn about the outer planets. So this is the topic of our discussion for today. Aim for today is students will be able to explain the main features of the outer planets and compare them with the inner planets. Resources required is worksheet S3, your notebook, and your exit content book. So these are the resources that you'll be needing for your class. Alright, so now let's learn the meaning of keywords. Okay, the keywords for today is satellite and surface. So what is satellite? It is a moon or other smaller body that are orbiting a larger one. They are known as satellite. Okay, and what are surface? The overside or upside of a flat object such as a table or of a liquid. They are known as surface. I hope now you are clear with the meaning of the term. Now, okay, which are the four inner planets and which are the four outer planets? Can you think of an interesting way to remember the names of the 8 planets in the correct order? So we have learned about the inner planet last class. So what are the four inner planets? Okay, remember that there are 8 planets in a solar system, right? So the 4 planets, they are known as the inner planet, and the 4 other planets, they are known as the outer planet. Okay, that is how they are divided. All right, so I hope you know. So the 4 inner planets, they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Okay, and the rest, the 4 outer planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So see, an interesting way to remember the names in the correct order is with the mnemonic. My very elegant mother just sent us noodles. So very interesting way where you can remember the 8 planet. Alright, easily is by this mnemonic term. Okay, my very elegant mother just sent us noodles. My means Mercury, very, Venus, elegant, Earth, a mother, Mars, just, Jupiter, sand, Saturn, us, Uranus, noodles, Neptune. So this is how you can easily remember, okay, the name of the 8 planets in our solar system. Alright, so today we will learn about the Earth's cousin planets called the outer planets. Okay, so we have learned about the family of the Earth, right, which are very close to them. Now today we will learn about the Earth's cousin planet, that is the outer planets. Now before that, I want all of you to read the section the outer planet. Okay, so all of you please go through the outer planet. The outer planets are separated from the inner planets by an asteroid belt. All the outer planets are mainly made up of hydrogen and helium gases and are much larger than the inner planets. Therefore, they are also referred to as the gas giants. Okay, so I want all of you to go through Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Alright, please pause the video and then you can go through this 4 point, okay, from your textbook as well. In page number 4, you'll find in page number 4, okay. Alright, after you are done, here we begin with the activity discussion. Okay, so question here is, what are the differences between the inner and the outer planet? So as you read the inner and the outer planets, what are the differences between the inner and the outer planets? Okay, so I'm sure you know the answer. Okay, so here are some of the answer. Okay, see, the first thing is the size. So the inner planets, they are much smaller than the outer planets. All right, the position. Number one, the difference is the size. Okay, means the inner planet are smaller and the outer planet, they are larger. And the position, number two, the inner planets, they are closer to the sun, that is in the inner part of the solar system, while the outer planets are far away from the sun in the outer part of the solar system. So also satellite, point number three, the inner planets, they have no or very few satellites each, while the outer planets, they have many satellites each. Okay, surface, point number four, the inner planet, they have rocky surface, while the surface of the outer planets are gaseous in nature. So these are the four differences that you will find in the inner and the outer planet. Am I clear? So see, this is the criteria. Okay, so as the table is showing how they are different from one another. There is inner planet, outer planet. Size, small, large. Position, close to the sun, the inner planet. Outer planet, far from the sun. Satellite, in inner planet, you some of the planet, they don't have satellite, and some very few. Whereas in outer planet, they have many satellite. Okay, suppose like Jupiter, it has 63 moon. Surface, inner planet, they are made of rock and metal, whereas the outer planet, they are made of gas. Okay, so those are gases, those are the differences you'll find between the two planets. Okay, two group of planet, the inner and the outer. Now, in order to generalize our discussion, what are some interesting features of the planet that you read about? So we are under the outer planet, right? So what are some of the interesting features of the outer planets? Okay, so you please listen carefully. Okay, so if you talk about the features, you'll see that the Jupiter is the largest planet and the planet with the most number of moons, that is 63 moons. Okay, in Jupiter there are 63 moons, and Jupiter is the largest planet, okay, in the solar system. And Saturn has many rings that is made up of tiny pieces of ice. So you see that the planet Saturn has got a kind of ring. Okay, and those rings, they are made up of tiny pieces of ice. And Uranus is the coldest planet and appears blue in colors. And Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. So those are some of the features of the outer planet. All right, so I hope you can remember those four. Okay, the features: Jupiter, the largest planet, and that the most number of moons in the solar system, that is 63. Saturn, it has many rings that are made up of tiny pieces of ice. Uranus is considered the coldest planet and also appears blue in color. And when you talk about Neptune, it is the farthest planet from the sun. So those are the features, okay, of the outer planet. Now comes the hot discussion, okay, higher order thinking. So what do you think are the three main features necessary for life to exist on a planet? So okay, just imagine, okay, we are living on Earth. So what do you think are the three main features which is necessary for us to sustain or for us to live on Earth? Alright, very simple and very common thing, okay, as we experience daily. Alright, so I hope you all know the answer, okay, for this. So as I give you the answer, you please listen carefully. There are many things, okay, but the three features, the three main features that is necessary for life to exist on a planet are: number one, temperature, which is not too low and not too high. Suppose if the temperature is below 0 degree, means people may die out of coldness. And if it's above 50 or 60, then we might also die because of the humid temperature. Okay, so an atmosphere, point number 2, an atmosphere which contain oxygen and carbon dioxide in the right amount. All right, another features necessary for life to exist on planet are there should be oxygen, okay, and carbon dioxide in the right amounts, and also the presence of drinking water. So if there is no water, no living being can sustain and can survive. So those are the three features necessary for life to exist on a planet. Okay, so now things to do. Practice question number 7, 8 and 9. Okay, you're supposed to complete your practice question number 7, 8 and 9 along with worksheet S3. So many of you are failing to do your practice question. Okay, so please keep that in mind that your practice question is as important as compared to your worksheet. Okay, so please do it together, and then you as you send along with practice question. Okay, thank you and have a good day.